Wonderful day here. We are very pleased, very honored to be joined by Maryland's First Lady and gracing us with our new WJZ at 9 colors, Dawn Moore. How are you?
I'm great, Tim. It's so good to be with both you and Tina. I appreciate this opportunity.
Absolutely.
We are talking about the Preakness and the inaugural Preakness Festival. You are really leveling up Preakness with this new event.
Yes, we're excited. It's 150 years of celebrating the Preakness Stakes here in the state of Maryland. And my husband, Wes Moore, the 63rd governor, and I went to Kentucky a couple of years ago, and I was wowed by the cultural experience that they have taking place in Kentucky. And I'd been going to the Preakness for many, many years, but I said to Wes, we should do this in Maryland. And he said, well, go do it. And everybody in the Moore household has a job. This is my job, but I take a lot of pride and passion in it. And we are excited about all of the tentpole events we have leading up to the Preakness Stakes.
Well, and you mentioned this is something that you saw it there. You felt like we could do it better. You kind of came back like with this charge. We remember seeing your interviews like, we can do this better than Kentucky, you know. But tell us, what is it about the way that you're reimagining the Preakness here that you think we can take to the next level? What do you want to do?
Well, listen, we love our friends in Kentucky. They are the first leg of the Triple Crown, but they have a $400 million economic impact. Maryland has traditionally had a $40 million economic impact, and that's because it's a two-day event. And so we have lined up a wonderful family day and the great area of Park Heights. It's the George Spider Anderson Festival. It's their fourth year of doing this. We are partnering with them. We have Dean Nice and Club Quarantine coming to the Pier 6 Pavilion. He's bringing his friends. We're going to announce those folks as they roll out. Tickets go on sale on April 2nd. And then we have wonderful events and taking people to horse farms. Then we are having an event at our home, the official residence of the governor since 1870. So this is a public-private, non-profit partnership. We are so thankful for all of our community members who have stepped up because they see the opportunity here. And so when we think about our entrepreneurs, when we think about our creators, when we think about people who just want to have a good time, this festival does that for them.
Got you.
And you mentioned the economic impact, and as big as Preakness already is, this really could just take it to the next level of making our area a cultural and entertainment hub, sort of.
That's right. This is a big opportunity for our tourism industry. And I say everybody in Lottie Dottie should come to Maryland for this. Call your cousins and tell them to come on. But you're so right. We have real opportunity in Maryland to create that economic impact for our citizens. We're very excited that people are so excited. This is not just about 150. This is about 150 and beyond. You know, the state has made a significant investment in the Pimlico racetracks. In 152, we're going to open up with a beautiful, entertainment space, and the tracks will be sort of reopened, and we're rethinking all of this. And there's a huge investment in the Park Heights community, $10 million. Alone, $400 million in the surrounding area. And so when we think about what this is something that can be generational. And if we all participate, it's no doubt that it will be that.
So to reinvigorate the whole event and just take it statewide. You're talking about all of it. So now, of course, we know that this year is going to be a little bit unusual because it's moving over toward Laurel. But tell us, when will we start to see some of the events coming out? How do people find out? Maybe a website?
Yes. So this year, actually, it's going to be in Baltimore. Right?
That's right.
And
moving to Laurel.
Yes, and then we'll move next year so we can reopen those tracks. But I want people to go to preaknessfestival.com.
Right.
You can find out about all of our activities, all of the events you want to be a part of. If you want to sponsor, if you want to volunteer, if you want to participate, that's the place to go.
Preakness Festival.
Everybody and Lottie Dottie.
Everybody and Lottie Dottie. Preaknessfestival.com.
First Lady Dawn Moore.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you all. You guys are so awesome, and we appreciate your commitment to our state and to the community.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.